her riding off.
Yeah,
thank God he's a horse.
Thank God that was her escape method. He was the fucking getaway car. Nothing gets stuck on a getaway horse.
Not a getaway horse.
Hi, it's Megan.
And it's free.
And we just want to talk about TV.
Welcome to our podcast,
Unseriesous. Each episode, we're going to cover a TV show, new or old, and have a silly little conversation about it.
So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get unserious.
Nay.
Out of all the things. I was like, surely she'll have something.
I was like, I'm gonna think of a quote, but then I was like, no, I should just freaking nay.
No.
Because that is real.
I guess that is real. Fuck England, heal me!
You want to marry me for my brains? What did she say? That was kind of nice. What else?
That's it. Long live Mary.
That's the what does my girl say?
Mary?
A prezi?
Is that the president? I have that written. Did somebody get me a present?
Did somebody get me a present?
Wow. Hell yeah.
We're here and we're back.
We're so back. We're always so back.
This week we are talking about My Lady Jane. Which was just so lovely. What a lovely time. But oh my God, he's here. He's here. Lock the doors. Lower the blinds. He's here. Guys, I can't do this.
Okay, I can't do this. I love TV.
Before we get into all the fun,
all the My Lady Jane fun.
Horsey.
Oh, we're gonna be horsing around.
We're gonna be horsing around soon.
Yeah.
But before that, I gotta ask my friend Megan.
That's me.
What the fuck is up?
Bree, that's a great question. Honestly, not too much. Mentally a lot.
Mentally a lot.
Just a lot of work, a lot of things going on. But in terms of content consumption, the only thing I've been consuming has been My Lady Jane, as well as 10 minutes at the end of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
We started watching Pretty Little Liars again, so I'm putting it out there that the Pretty Little Liars Season 3 pod is coming soon. What else have I been doing? We've been gearing up to go to some music festivals in Chicago.
I'm tired.
I know that hasn't happened yet, so I guess we can't talk about that. And we've also watched one random episode of Gypsy Rose.
Oh yeah! Wow, we really are.
I'm doing
panini
so
press.
Much. We're not panini
press.
My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot ball. So yeah,
that's a pretty good week of content.
Consuming some Brat.
Yes.
Fan cams. Brat Girl Summer.
Brat Girl Summer. It's a Brat Summer.
It's also a Glenn Powell Summer, but I haven't seen Twisters yet, so can't really talk about that either. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Not Gwyneth Paltrow.
It's a Brisket Summer.
Brisket.
And I think that's it. But it was also Amazon Prime Day.
Yes.
Not to support corporations.
We gotta do a show and tell.
But iPad reveal.
Woo!
Now that my phone, I can never use my phone while we record the podcast because my phone is recording the podcast. Now I can take BuzzFeed quizzes on my iPad. Yay! We're not doing a BuzzFeed quiz today. Spoiler alert. But
damn. You don't even get to use your iPad.
Secret third thing. Bree, what's been going on with you?
What's your secret?
Oh,
what?
You'll find out.
What was that? Okay. I've been doing about the same.
Yeah.
Did I do anything new? Not really. What did I do? You know me.
What did we do this week?
Who am I? This week was weird.
Yeah, every day felt like it should be the end of the week. As soon as it was Monday, it felt like it should have been Friday the next day.
Yeah.
Like I was just done.
Yeah, I really didn't yeah, I was gonna read, but then my mind was too like that day there was a day I was home alone and I didn't even read. And I barely watched Sex in the City. What did I do? Stared at a wall.
100%.
And thought about so much going on. And
yeah.
But I also participated in Amazon Prime Day and got this cute little baby Kindle.
Baby Kindle reveal.
Look at the little whale thing.
That's
I got a trendy clear case that I want to get like a pop socket and like stickers or something. But this case is so cute that I'm kind of like,
could be the vibe.
So maybe I'll get more reading done. But I have my 3 physical books, so I can't start any more books.
I haven't finished them.
But
I haven't even started one this month.
Slay, mama.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Maybe next week I'll have something to say. Probably not.
And probably not. It's kind of a busy week.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, maybe. I don't know what else. Nothing else. Just live, laugh, love.
Just living and slapping and slapping.
Just living and slapping and slapping.
Always.
Oh, I don't have a drink.
That's embarrassing.
Imagine I have my water.
Oh, we should just got
That's my
Sunkissed
drink
again.
of the damn.
Just keep drinking through the Sunkist.
I know, there's so many.
Should we make a Sunkist float?
Yes.
I have vanilla ice cream.
Okay, yes. Dinner.
Okay, sorry. Take this off.
Okay,
the air.
sorry. Okay,
I'll take my answer off the air.
Yes. Okay. Anywho, should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
Let me tell you what Lady Jane is about.
Please do. I want to know. I don't know. Darby wants to know too.
Somebody wants to know. Okay. Darby. Thank you. Okay. Ready?
Sorry.
Are you ready? I'm so distracted right now.
We got this.
My mind is not locked in. I'm like, woo!
Lock in.
Wait, what?
Lock?
Yeah, lock in. Okay.
Not link up.
I know. I don't want to lock in. I just want to link up. The brain rot. Okay.
Yeah.
My Lady Jane is a historical fantasy television series on Amazon Prime based off the novel of the same name. In 16th century England, Lady Jane Grey was a 16-year-old girl who became the Queen of England for 9 days before her head was swiftly removed from her body. But this series isn't interested in historical facts.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. Lady Jane Grey is an aspiring herbalist, but despite her ambitions, her mother, Lady Frances Grey, has other plans for her daughters. Determined to secure her family's future and wealth, she decides to marry Jane off to the notorious Guilford Dudley. Nay! A war is brewing between the purebloods and people called the Ethians, who can change into their animal form at the drop of a hat. Whoa. The Ethians have been banished to the outskirts of the kingdom, forced to hunt, beg, and steal for survival. King Edward, guided by his evil sister, Princess Mary, has let the attacks against the Ethians go unchecked. That is until King Edward is presumed dead and Lady Jane Grey is crowned queen. Did I mention Jane's husband is a horse? Huh? Question mark? What? Miles. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Okay. Yay! We have to start with us. Like before we watch the show, like obviously it came out like this month, I believe. It's pretty new. It's pretty hot on the table, some might say.
It is hot on the table.
So I started seeing it online, but most of what I was seeing was just like stuff regarding like Jane and Guilford being like a really cute couple, and like just like people were shipping the hell out of those two, as you should. But I didn't really know much about the premise, the plot, the situation. And then one day, I see a tweet about, like, again, everyone's just hyping up this relationship, enemies to lovers, chemistry, the guy's yearning, like, it's checking all the boxes. And then someone was like, oh my God, you guys are really good at, like, gatekeeping the plot. How come no one told me this man is a horse?
Literally,
I went, what? And, like, we were both home, like, on vacation around the 4th of July. So I was like, should I watch this show? I've been meaning to watch this show. Oh my God, wait, what do you mean he's a horse? So then we're driving back to Chicago, and I was like pitching that we should watch the show for the pod. And I was like, but Brie, do you know what he is?
Nah. And I saw the preview when it first came out. And I was like, oh, that looks good. I want to watch it. Like, that's what I thought. But I had no idea, like, that he was. So Megan's like, do you know what he is? I'm like,
what do you mean?
What do you even mean?
What is
He's just a boy.
He's just a boy.
A girl. He's just a girl.
So I was like, oh my God, you can't know. Like, that really just changed. Because I kind of wish I didn't know either. But I was like, oh, thank God Brie doesn't know. So we go into the show, and she's like, oh my God, what could he possibly be? Like, what could that even mean? Like, she didn't even know, like, the category in which I was, like, referring. But then pretty early in the pilot, our girl Susanna turns into a hawk.
Yeah.
And then they start explaining what Ethians are. And Brie's like, oh my fucking God, what could he be?
What animal? And that, I like, least expected.
Yeah. And I feel like they do it in a pretty casual way for, like, the way that it hinges on the plot so much of him, this being, we'll talk about it. But, like, it's, like, just casually at the beginning of episode 2, she finds him in the barn, and then he just, like, the sun comes out, and then he just, like, turns into a horse.
I'm like,
so not only do you find out he's a horse, but you find out he's an Ethian. And so by telling Brie he was something, we both knew that he was an Ethian, which was kind of a spoiler. But again, I didn't know what the plot was. I didn't know that it hinged on so much. I was like, this guy's just a horse also. I didn't realize half the population were animals.
He's an Ethian.
He's an Ethian.
And I laughed so hard when that man turned into a horse. Mm-hmm. Because of what the fuck?
It's so good. Like, it's silly. Like, the whole show is silly, and it's not afraid to be silly. And silly. I fucking love it. Like, it's just fun.
The narrator is so silly.
So silly. Like, there's one part where when she is queen, they're having that big banquet where she invites the Ethians as a surprise, and she's, like, getting ready. And the narrator's like, everyone knows that feeling of butterflies that you get when you're having your first banquet as the newly crowned queen. And he goes, except for you peasants. Like, calls out. Yeah. I was like, whoa.
Called us out.
Call me a fucking peasant. Like, it's just fun. I feel like the whole show in general is so fun and so unserious that it's, like, perfect. Like,
it was so fun. And the music to go with it. Like, it's just such a cool style of the genre.
Yeah. Like, they do... I know some people, like, it's probably just, like, a preference thing when you're watching, like, a period show that, like, you either want it to be insanely accurate or it's just, like, it's just not and you have to accept it. And this isn't trying to be accurate in terms of, like, the dialogue and obviously the facts itself and all that stuff. And also, like, race and sexuality just don't play into it the way it would have in the 1500s. It's just, like, we're doing, like, a period show as if it's, like a play we're doing in this modern time.
Yeah.
It's, like, completely made up, just, like, fun story. So there's fantasy elements. Doesn't matter.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters, and it's fucking cool. And they just say what they want. The soundtrack is, like, whatever the hell it wants to be. And I fucking love the soundtrack. I was listening to that today, too.
Yeah.
So good.
It's so good.
I think they have songs, because it looked like when I was looking at the playlist, some of it was, like, from Lady Jane. Like, I think they made some of these songs, like, intentionally. Like, the cover of The Chain was, I think, specifically made for the show. I didn't listen to, like, all of it.
Yeah, there was a few different covers.
So good. Like, every time, like, another song I was familiar with came on, I was like, oh, this is so good. Like, it's just so fun. And, like, is the costuming accurate? I don't know, but they all look great, too.
But they look cunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah! And, like, it's just fun. Like, it's goofy and it's fun. And I had a good time. But I will say, like, people are, like, comparing it to Bridgerton. And it's so different than Bridgerton. It's literally the only similarity is, like, okay, a period show. Then it's like, okay, we can bring in the Great. We can bring in the Gilded Age. We can bring in whatever the hell else. It's like, they're all different shows that I think you watch for different purposes. And we don't need to pit two bad bitches against each other.
Yeah, they're all, like, period pieces. Like, there's more than...
We can have more than one.
And they all... Yeah. No one wants to do a historically accurate period piece.
No.
I mean, you could.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen the Gilded Age. Is that...
Oh, true. That may be...
Like, more serious?
We have to get into it.
I guess
it's dominated.
That's true. I mean, I've been hearing things about it for years. I just don't know what it's about.
Yeah.
I guess it's about the Gilded
Age.
Age.
I guess it's about the Gilded Age, but is it about the real Gilded Age, or is there a fun little twist? Or does someone turn into
little zing?
Or does someone turn into a horse?
But does your show have someone turning into a horse? I don't think so. Maybe if Colin Bridgerton did that.
Exactly, Megan. Oh, wait, no! Wait, no.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean
it. Like the way he looked around. If Colin Bridgerton turned into a horse.
You like him more?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I would laugh.
You didn't laugh when he was like...
that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I did like that moment. He had one moment.
He's a silly little guy, and he didn't have enough time to be a silly little guy because he was sad the whole season.
Yeah, he was going through... He's be drama.
I guess we'll see them maybe be silly in season 4, but I guess I digress, and we should be talking about
the horse.
The horse.
No.
Yeah, I'm really glad that he's a horse. I wrote... Rat boy summer? No. Horse husband summer, baby. No. Who's gonna step up and be my horse husband? I want a horse husband that's obsessed with me. Maybe he hated me at first, but now he's obsessed with me.
When he wakes up as a horse.
When they finally consummate their marriage, and she wakes up and she's like, the sunlight.
It's like beautiful.
It's lovely.
It's
and
like,
they really
this is
just like
so
finally.
Nice. I'm like.
They didn't like it fully admit like the depth of their feelings, but they admitted that there were feelings. They knew. And then they slowly pan over. Boom. Horse.
Like I couldn't even get out my laugh because like I was about to die from the internal like laughing. That
it was so good. I think I saw on Instagram someone posted like a behind the scenes picture of like a horse laying down. It must have been like staging the scene of like imagine like waking up.
What if you woke up and there was a horse next to you? What the hell? Like the horse resting its head on the pillow.
So funny. There's maybe I'm just dumb and that's not, or maybe it is referencing something. I don't think it is. I think it's just being stupid. But you know the movie Airplane?
Yeah,
Have you ever
from
seen
you.
It? Okay.
No.
It's like a movie from like the late 70s, early 80s that like is a parody of plane disaster movies. Because apparently there was a whole trend of those in like the 70s or 80s where it's just like something goes crazily wrong on a plane.
Everything happens on a plane.
So they made like a parody movie. And this has nothing to do with the plane, but the like wife of like either one of the pilots or the people that are at like the station or whatever, they like call her and she's on the phone and she like gets out of bed and it pans over and there's a horse in her bed. No! And I don't know if it's referencing something, but like that's literally this.
That's literally what this did.
But this has like a reason behind it that at least I'm following.
I'm following.
I watched it when I was home one of the last few times and I just remember going, wait! What?
Not a horse in the bed.
I hadn't seen it in a while, but that's something that's so distinct about the movie is the random horse in the bed. Maybe it is a reference to something. I don't know. To what? I don't know.
To what?
But they didn't even know that we'd have My Lady Jane one day.
Yeah, and there would be another horse in a bed.
Another horse in a bed.
Stop horses from getting in bed.
It's a real problem these days.
It's an epidemic.
So funny. I'm obsessed with them.
Wait.
I feel like... Wait, what were you going to say? Is it more on the horse?
It was I wanted a horse.
When they are about to, you think they're about to consummate their love the first time. He's like, I want you. And she goes, I want a divorce. Which also crazy time to bring that up, girl.
I'm like,
that's funny. He goes, I want a divorce.
I want a divorce.
Was that the night we were watching it when we were...
Yeah.
We had some medical marijuana.
That's a medical marijuana. Yeah.
We were under the influence.
We were chuckling.
We were chuckling.
Honestly, great time.
What a great time.
I want a divorce.
It's the funniest thing in the fucking world. And then I think that same night we watched, it must have been at the end of that episode where you find out that she is becoming queen.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, she'll be the queen and he'll be like the horse king. Isn't there a movie where it's like the something, like the blank king, like it's an animal king.
What is it?
And I like sit there and go, oh my God, the Lion King. And I had to pause the show because I was laughing so hard. I was like, it's a really niche, like, indie
Megan
film.
Forgot the Lion King.
Yeah. We're watching Lady Jane with Mary Jane.
A horse.
And
horse king.
That's the risk. Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do with Mary Jane. Lady Jane with Mary Jane. That's the risk.
That's the risk.
You may forget what the Lion King is.
Which no one ever should forget about the Lion King.
And you may want a divorce.
You want a divorce. That's the funniest you've ever been.
That's the funniest. This is why people do it.
Just to be a little funny. But I was going to say, on a more serious note, their chemistry, slays. Their chemistry, nays. Take a shot every time we make a horse joke.
Their chemistry is really good.
It's really good in the whole... Everyone, I think, on the show is really good, so we'll talk about different pairings once we give them their moment in the sun. This is their show. This is Jane's show, and Jane's horse husband loves her.
Jane.
So much. I feel like part of me is wondering... Hold on, sorry. This show honestly felt like it could have been like a limited series with the way it ends.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want a season 2, but like, is that on the table? I should have looked this up beforehand.
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
But like, if it wasn't for the very end, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, because they're like, we're going back.
I know.
But like,
I guess what I was going to say, like, if it was meant to be like, because this was taking us through what the typical story of Lady Jane was, like, up into her execution, just if she escaped the execution.
Yeah.
So, like, we did that. But now what? I'm assuming we're going to get more seasons. But I was just going to say, like, if we looked at this just as one, like, cohesive story, they do really, I think, paced well. Obviously, like, it could have been a much slower burn, but, like, for, like, the narrative of 8 episodes, I feel like you have, like, a good setup of, like, oh, my God, they meet in a bar, but then they butt heads, but then he's the guy that she's actually betrothed to against her will, so now she's, like, mad at him for that, and, like, all this stuff. So they have, like, a good setup of enemies to lovers. They're enemies to lovers. There's tension. Then they almost, like,
every trope.
They, like, make out for a little bit, but then they don't, but then they're back to enemies, and, like, she's forced to, like, help him, but then she's queen, but then he's like, you're my queen.
It's my queen.
I feel like...
But, like, yeah, I fear with modern television we're never going to get a slow burn again.
Ever again.
Like, because, like, I think that pacing was good for how much time they had, but I would have loved for the enemies to be, or, like, anything to be a little longer.
Yeah, like,
it just felt very, like...
The obviously, like, it's also, like, a patience thing, because, like, when a show first starts, it's, like, the frustration of waiting and waiting, but the payoff is so good. Like, when you watch a show for seasons and seasons, they finally get together.
And then, it's like...
But then it's like, with shows these days, too, the way you have to wait, like, once a year to get a handful of episodes, and you're like, I'm not getting anything.
So now you just have to do... Yeah.
But, like, in, like, the old days, they would have had their first kiss.
What I would give for that. What I would
at the very end of season 1. And if anything, maybe they wouldn't have even done that.
Exactly.
They would have had a moment of, like, maybe she does like me, but then
Rachel
would go to Ross and then he'd come back home with Julie, and then we had to wait a whole hour. You know what I mean? Like, that was television.
Now they won't give anyone enough time.
No, you know who could do it? You know who might do it, but probably not. The bear.
Oh.
If they put them together, it would be a very slow burn relationship. I'm not saying they will do it. But if they did, that would be a really good slow burn.
That'd be a slow burn.
I hate to say it. There's an opportunity.
I don't know.
There's a market for that.
Let's work it out on the remix. People say we're alike. They say we got this. I saw a really good Sid and Carmi edit to that.
Hello.
I said, so true. So real. They're parallels.
Yeah.
But in a non-romantic way.
Hey, you said enemies to lovers to
but wait for Sydney to get a new restaurant, and then they're enemies to lovers.
They're inching them. They're like, if that is the goal, which I'm not saying it is.
I'm not saying it is. I'm not predicting that it is.
Could be the only one
to ever do it.
To ever do it again. That's all I'm saying.
Who's gonna do it?
It's like we've gotten some friends.
I wanted my horse to slowly burn.
But well, she got him off of the stake at the end. No, he turned into a horse and he got off of the stake.
I know,
he was burn it off.
He was about to literally burn.
Yeah.
Literally a slow burn.
Yeah.
They took it a little too literally.
I enjoyed
that part was funny.
When she like slow-mo jumps on him. That was the only part that would I maybe go, wait, what?
That's literally like he turned into a fucking horse, and that was the one moment where I was like,
because she was slow-mo.
Because she was slow-mo and she was flying. And I know that bitch isn't a bird. Like, she's a normal ass.
Yeah.
And she's flying off of it. I'm like, okay, is the slow motion necessary?
Yeah.
But honestly, iconic. And then her riding off.
Yeah,
thank God he's a horse.
Thank God that was her escape method. He was the fucking getaway car. Nothing gets stuck on the getaway horse.
Not a getaway horse. I'm sorry.
I'm living though. I think
I'm living.
What we were given, like for the way that TV is made today, they were serving chemistry, enemies to lovers, arranged marriage. I love you. I love the moment where she's about to be sentenced to her death and he's revealed to the whole town or fucking court that he's a horse, and then they pin them down to the ground and faces come this close. I was like,
no, that was iconic.
Like, this show was
it's revealed that he's a horse.
And stakes and they look good doing it. And wait, what else?
It was going so well until they knew that he was a horse.
I know.
Okay, what's wrong with him being a horse?
Yeah, first of all, I thought they were already starting to warm up to that after they did bowling.
Yeah.
After Archer fucking slayed bowling.
No, I guess not. Like, what does that mean?
I guess technically, still legally, you can't marry an Ethan, but she didn't know. I guess she knows now, but she didn't know going into it. That's what
I was gonna say. Like, it was an arranged marriage. How was
one to know that?
She got hitched.
Bitch got hitched.
To a horse.
When she tries to pass out at their wedding, and he just like shakes. He knows, and he's like, "She knows." I'm like, "That's my OTP."
There's somebody.
I have a few moments when they met at the tavern or whatever, and she goes, "You come here often?" And the narrator's like, "That is the first time anyone has ever said that," or Jane's the first person to ever
you
say
come
that.
here often,
and then it's the first person to immediately regret after. It's so funny. I said big BDE. Big dagger energy when they're having a dagger off and then they're like practicing.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
And Come Together, like a cover of Come Together is playing. Chef's kiss! Like they just so many good moments.
Yeah.
And then like them slowly becoming like a team when they were winking at each other at the dinner. What else? They just slayed everything, to be honest.
But then that bitch ass. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Who?
But then the horse.
Guilford?
Wait, when I fully like Guilford, but I said that bitch ass.
I was like,
the horse. I can't even call him by his name.
Rude.
When the horse is like, I gotta get the cure.
Yeah.
And he was really hoping that she would get, like, she would find out about the cure.
And she's like, there is no cure, but also you don't need to change. You're perfect.
You're perfect as a horse.
I was like, it really sucks.
Maybe you could change a little.
It really sucks that like he just can't control it. Like he's just a horse in the daylight.
It'd be fine if he could pick, but like the whole daylight he's a horse.
Mm-hmm. Wait, that's
so much time.
That sends me is so like it slowly started to reveal that like Ethenism is triggered like in a bit like a charged emotional moment as you're growing up, and his is when like they're attacked by Ethians and his mom. Something happens to his mom, and he grows up not knowing whether or not him changing is what kills his mom. And he's like, my dad's neither confirmed nor denied. And that's probably what has stunted him and like cursed him, because like he's like the only Ethian that can't control when he changes. And then
he doesn't have control of his emotions.
Yeah, T. But then he's like locked up at the end because him and Jane are supposed to be sentenced to their death, and then his dad and Stan come to rescue him. And then he's like, you guys have to go. I have enough death on my like hands. His dad goes, no, son, you didn't kill your mom. Well, you did, but you didn't do it on purpose. That's so funny. This show is so funny.
You didn't kill your mom. For a moment, I'm like, and then he was like, well, you did.
But you didn't do it on purpose. Like, surely she knows that.
It's so funny.
So maybe that was a moment of healing.
Was that his moment? Like,
I think it was that and a combination of like,
I'm like, how's this?
His love for Jane, like when he like finally like could accept himself, and like Jane could like they accepted each other, and they said I love you. And
he's like,
she was about to like burn for him too.
I literally burned for you.
It's like maybe if the Duke
they're like
was a horse,
quacking like a duck. Maybe if the Duke,
maybe if any of the rich men were animals of some kind. But yeah, he finally turns into a horse at night, and they can ride away on the getaway horse. And then you see them this beautiful shot in like the morning sun, finally together as humans, and now he, I guess, can control his changes.
And yeah, I was like, wait, well, how's my man not a horse right now?
I guess he did it. He broke the spell.
He broke the
true love's kiss. TLK, baby, that cures all. Baby, once upon a time. Baby.
He said, I don't have to be a horse.
Yeah, because they're in love.
Damn, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
when
love
you think
them.
about it.
No notes. I think, chemistry up the wazoo. And he loves
the
her.
wazoo.
We love a husband that loves his wife.
We love a horse.
We love a horse husband. Yeah, no notes for them. I hope they get into their season because I like watching their dynamic, their banter, their chemistry. On point.
I need them to start hating each other again.
Yeah, maybe. They gotta have a little angst.
I need some drama.
Well,
I need my Rizzler man to come in.
Which one?
Oh, yeah, there's a few.
I know, because I was going to say, there were moments where, like, especially, like, the way they all stand very close to each other, they all have chemistry across the board. Like, the chemistry on the show is chemistrying. Like, when she was, like, cleaning Susanna's wound, I was like, okay.
No, I know. I was like...
And then, like, her and Archer got really close.
Literally everyone seems like they're about to kiss.
I was like, would love a love triangle. Like, I want, like, this is Endgame. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to fuck shit up. But if that added some little bit of spice, a little drama.
I want a divorce.
I want a divorce. And then I wrote down, I remember why, because I was looking back at my notes, it was earlier in the season. I was like, I think Jane and Seymour should kiss just to, like, mess things up, just to be messy.
That would be so...
It'd be so messy.
Messy.
They would never.
But they
Especially
would never
by the end
do
of
that.
it, they're in love.
Yeah, but not next season.
Back to enemies. And then he has to be jealous, and then a cover of Jealous where Nick Jonas.
That Nick Jonas sliding his way into My Lady Jane.
You never know. Who else had really good chemistry? Oh, our king!
Our king!
Our king, who may or may not be an Ethian because his granny kidnapped him and said, "You're an Ethian." When she turns into an Ethian, he's like, "You're a turtle." And she goes, "I'm a tortoise."
I'm a tortoise.
That took me out. We still don't know if he actually is an Ethian or what he is.
Yeah.
And he's still out there. Like, some people know he's alive, but not everyone. Like,
that's tea.
But all that matters is him and Fitzy the kitty.
Fitz is a literal cat slay.
And we have to have another season because Fitz's twin sister, we saw her, Alice, right? Mm-hmm. She's still locked up, and Guilford gave her the key, so she's got to get out of there.
But also the king's sister, Princess... What's her name? Bessie?
Bess!
She's an Ethian.
Yeah, like
she's a box!
Drop that in at the end. Well, then that makes sense that Edward is, too. Like, if it's in their family somehow. Does that mean... Well, I guess... We don't know whose mom is who. Maybe that's just
I think Mary's not... Yeah.
So it's got to be the moms? Or do we think just, like, flat out King Henry has Ethian in him? Because that means Mary could be, too. Can you imagine?
That would be real tea. But, like, she hates...
Yeah, because her mom was, right? And that's why they...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
like, how does this Ethian thing work?
Yeah.
They're bending the rules.
I'm just like...
I want to be an Ethian.
You said that when we were watching. I said, what would you be? And Bree said, a bitch. I'm like, that. Imagine you just changing, but it's still you.
It's just the same person. It does the, like, yellow and then I'm just like me. Because I'm just a bitch all the time. What do you want to be? A bitch.
A bitch. Well, I got
Damn. I got good news. You don't even have to be Ethian.
You don't have to be Ethian to be a bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, obsessed with... It was really funny the way that was revealed. Sweet Petunia, the dog, has lived. Thank God.
I love
really
Petunia.
At the second. But then also she seemed kind of shady because the grandma's definitely shady.
Why'd she send him
And then
there?
she started being really sus of like, I don't know why the granny wants him, or you just have to go. So I don't know where her loyalty lies, but she's cute as hell as a dog.
She's been sus with Beth.
When she turns into a human and she's naked, and the narrator's like, this is when King Edward realizes he is not romantically attracted to women. Like, that was such a funny way to do that. And then just as soon as him and Fitz look at each other, like, I don't even remember if it was like romantically charged, but they just already had chemistry.
No,
like,
they already had chemistry.
Like the eye contact.
They didn't even do anything. And I was like,
I was in. I was
chemistry.
Walked in so fast. So glad that they started working out, and I want to see more of them.
Yes.
In the other season. Then who else? I mean, everyone just has chemistry with each other. Like,
literally,
it had me going like, like Jane at the beginning when you didn't know that like King Edward was gay, and then I forgot, like you said this too, like forgetting that they're cousins, Edward and Jane. Like they had a moment where they were like really close and reminiscing about their childhood. I'm like, are they?
I was literally like, are they about to?
They're also cousins, but also it's the 1500s.
Yeah, so no one gives a fuck.
Obviously, that's not gonna happen. But like, just to say, even in a platonic sense, this cast has such great chemistry.
Yeah.
Even when they're they're evil, when fucking Mary and Jane almost kissed.
Yeah, even Mary. I was gonna say even Mary and Jane, like the chemistry was so good, and they like hate each other.
Yeah,
but like it was
just
like
with the kiss. I was gagged.
I was like literally like, oh my god! Everyone who stands in, even Seymour and Guilford.
Yeah, but they were sword fighting.
These divas. These divas. I think everyone on this show is in love.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. And then just a moment for fucking Seymour and Mary, they match each other's freak.
They match each other's
freak. Somebody gonna match my freak. Wait, that's what I have to show. Mary is so crazy, so scary, so evil.
Oh, what are you about to?
And I made a crazy connection.
Oh.
That I feel guilty about because I love and respect this actress. I don't know anything about her, but I think she's so talented. And she's very pretty.
She's giving.
But she's scary. Like, she plays such an evil,
the facial expression
intense,
she makes.
like, character. Like,
yeah.
Love her. And I said, who does she remind me of? And it's this crazy fucking bitch. Chicken Run!
No, especially when she's doing, like, when she's really mad and doing her angry face.
Yeah.
She looks exactly like her.
Tell me it's not the same vibe.
Like, that's literally, I'm, like, scared of her, but also love her.
Yeah.
But also obsessed.
This Chicken Run woman, like, one of my biggest fears as a kid. Because I used to watch that movie all the time. We would bring it. Even though it scared me, I would watch it when we, like, went on vacation.
Claymation scared me so much.
Yeah. But, like, she just scared me. And we'd watch it in the car on the way to, like, trips and stuff in the summer. Like, when you just, like, pick movies to bring. Oh, my God. It scared the hell out of me. And I'm like...
She's here and she's real. She's in the flesh.
But she's serving cunt.
And she's so funny.
She's so funny. Did somebody give me a present?
Her like mood, like she's like all over the place. She serves every emotion in one scene.
Like I remember at the beginning, she just like pissed me off, and you found like her and Seymour
I was like, what
poisoning
the hell?
my man, the king. She was pissing me off, but by the end, I was like, I can't help but love them.
I can't help but stand.
Yeah.
I can't help but respect the hustle.
100%.
Like okay,
because like there's probably some of this where it's like all her feelings are. I mean, there's like Ethan stuff that isn't realistic, but like in a real life sense of like the only reason she doesn't get named queen is because like she is a daughter, but then this random girl,
this random like her cousin, I guess, like whatever comes in and gets it.
I would be pissed
when
too.
she was like she's in the
her
direct line.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, but she's also unhinged, so
but she's also
not fit to rule.
Kinda. She's definitely not fit to rule. But
making the little daughter or sister Margaret an icon too. Killing what's his name, that old man that Catherine had to marry, even though she wasn't supposed to. When Jane finds it out and she's like, "I'm fine. He's dead."
He's dead.
So funny, but like Margaret doing that, crazy, and then her accidentally telling them like their whole plan so that like Seymour and Mary could escape. I was like, fuck. But then she gets made like the
her dressing the same as
so funny
Queen Mary.
Obsessed.
Yeah, that's funny.
So funny. What else be going on?
The other drama is Jane's other sister, Catherine, with she like has a crush on a guy. What's his name? I don't even know. I don't know his name. With the lad, the little lad.
Yeah, she's a widow at like 2.
Yeah, she's literally a widow, and then
she's like, I'm a widow and I've never been kissed.
Don't they? Crazy. They kiss, and then they find out. That
her mom's like, how dare you?
That the guy, the lad, is Seymour's son,
like a legitimate son.
So it's like pretty much forbidden.
Yeah, but then she's like, marry me, and they get married
because they were about to marry her off to. Weren't they about to?
They were about to marry her to Seymour.
Yeah.
Imagine marrying your boyfriend's dad.
Oh, she said hell not, and she walked right up to the guy and said, "Marry me."
Oh, chills.
And they had good chemistry too.
Yeah, everyone in the show perfectly cast, and they all have such great like dynamics with each other.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta give it up for Francis and Stan.
Wait, what? Oh, Francis and Stan. Yes.
Jane is like being like, at least I'm not unlovable to her mom, and her mom's going, well, your brother-in-law fucking loves me, but okay. Crazy dynamic.
But okay.
Just using
Stan.
it for her benefit.
Stan's iconic, but also scares me.
Yeah. You feel like he looks like Carlisle.
He literally
Like if
looks like
Carlisle
Carlisle.
Cullen was Prince Charming from Shrek.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like a crossover.
Yeah. Also, the Shrek parallel of when the mom has that one Ethan lure Guilford away with the promise of a cure just to, like, kill him.
Oh, that was so sad.
So Shrek 2.
I felt so, yeah.
The plot of Shrek 2.
It's
And
literally
then
just Shrek.
the song that's playing at the end of the season, Ever Been in Love, something like that, is the song that plays in Shrek 2 when they're in the potion.
That scene just gave Shrek 2, though, like the end scene of them all, I don't know.
Like, it's all making
sense. The Shrek parallels.
It's all making sense because when you think about it, it's like historical fantasy, but like just like fun and cunty. Like, that's Shrek.
That's literally just Shrek.
It's like the same vibe.
Yeah.
Like, if you like Shrek, you'd like this. It's like different, but it's like
if you like
in the
Shrek
same
2.
genre, basically. If you like Shrek 2, turn this on.
Turn this on.
Man.
That was funny.
What else goes on? Also, just like the mom in general, scary. Like, she's so iconic, but also
The mom, like you said this at the beginning, but like Penelope's mom in Bridgerton.
Yeah.
This mom's a little worse.
yeah.
But like they give the same vibe.
Because like you, especially after season 3, you learn that Penelope's mom, like all her choices are informed by just like the shittiness of being a woman.
Yeah.
But this mom is just like, yeah, things suck, but like fuck that.
But like fuck it.
Like,
She's
you're
just
marrying
a
all
little
these fucking old
unhinged.
men. Just doesn't give a shit. I wonder if she has any like.
I wonder if she'll
backstory or
have yeah.
But
I
they
wonder
would
if she'll
shoot the
give her
shit.
more. I don't know. That's funny.
Frances, Gray, and Portia Featherington would shoot the shit.
They would shoot the shit.
Yeah. And I
They
love that
both
for
like,
them.
you guys need to marry for
Yeah.
you gotta get that coin for the family.
Oh yeah.
Real.
Yeah, I would love to know more about her.
Would love to know her backstory.
And then what else? I wrote down just like Susanna and the other Ethians. Like, yeah, they swooped in at the end, but I hope we get more of them.
Yeah,
I liked Archer too.
I really liked, I loved Susanna and Archer, and I wanted more of them. Like, I was hoping, like, and Susanna was like early in the first episode, because that's when it's at the end of the first, right? When she
It's like pretty early.
or it's early in the
Remember they're
episode.
about to, like, Jane thinks she's about to.
She's like trying
She
to.
knows she's gonna marry someone, but she thinks it's like that one guy.
Yeah.
She thinks it's the brother. I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
what
she
order
thinks
it is.
it's
Either way,
it's
she
Carlisle.
knows she's getting married. So she's like, Susanna, we have to run away. And Susanna's like, okay, but then they're caught, and the mom acts like Susanna robbed them and was like kidnapping Jane.
And I was like, oh my
And then she
god, they're gonna
flies
kill
away.
her, and then she flies away, which like was like whoa, because I didn't know they were turning into animals.
that's when we're like, oh,
I said,
fuck.
oh, that's how they got away.
You're like, what the fuck is going on?
I was literally like, what the fuck is Guilford? And I was like, maybe it's like some like a wolf, because like I think that would have felt more normal to me. But then he turned into a horse.
Yeah, I think horse is correct.
Like I think horse suits it now, but it's just so funny.
Yeah. I was on both of their Instagrams today looking at like some of their BTS posts, and she posted like she has a t-shirt that says like, I'm just a girl who loves horses, like, and he was like new
Horse girl.
leader of the horse girls just dropped, and she's like, I'm honored. Like, it's just so
The
funny. And he
horse-
has like a bracelet that's engraved that says horse boy or something.
Not horse
They
boy.
just fully lean into it, obsessed.
To being a horse.
I love them. I like think they have such a
Their photo.
dynamic.
I don't know who it's with. Do you know who? That one's kind of hell. Whatever
Yeah.
it is.
They just like know what they're doing. Like they know what they're doing, what they're giving, and they're doing it right.
And they're doing
I
it.
don't know what else. A movie is a movie.
A movie. That's what you sounded like that. Or the Noah's in the new one. You don't know. I don't know. What he
Oh my
said.
god, I forgot about that.
You know what you do with what you do.
Is what
Yeah.
what doesn't matter what you do. It's what matters is what you do with what you do.
It's
Right.
like, okay, so true.
It's like, yeah.
I was like,
It's one of those things where,
damn
you know what
straight.
they mean,
But like the way they're
it,
saying it, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like obviously.
Yeah, but they're doing what they're doing right.
Yeah.
Serving
Cunt.
horse cunt.
Horse cunt. Not horse cunt.
Yeah, obsessed.
I'm like, what else? Is there any?
I don't know. There's only 8 episodes. Oh, what else? I just in general want more Bess. She's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah,
of the
and
season.
she's so quiet.
She's so quick. She's so sweet. And she stood up for Jane at her fucking hearing. Love
Yeah.
that. She said, fuck my sister. She's crazy.
Yeah.
Amen. And then, but then, like, Mary punishing her by, like, shooting her while she's running away in a
That was kinda
blindfold.
funny.
Crazy.
Crazy.
But also iconic.
But also iconic.
I mean,
Oh, the show's so funny.
it's so funny. I'm sad it's only 8 episodes, and They need to renew it so they can get back in the studio and give us more.
Get back in the studio right now.
It's just
Pull a
the thing.
Maxton Hall.
Please. No one's doing it like that.
No one, literally, I fear no one will ever do it like Maxton Hall.
Yeah, I
like,
feel like we're
they
doing
got
it
right
since
back into
Maxton.
that studio.
That's what I fucking need. That's the energy I'm looking for.
That's funny.
Should we just get into a mix of highs and lows while we color?
Yeah.
For game time. Activity time.
Activity
With
time.
So while we do our highs and lows and just continue talking about My Lady Jane for our activity that we're going to be doing at the same time, we will be coloring mystery pictures of horses.
Mystery pictures
We each
of horses.
printed out a horse coloring sheet that neither the other person has not seen of the other, and we're going to color them and then reveal them to each other. Putting this behind.
Slay. I know, there's too much shit. And how, I need a folder.
So we can't see. Don't worry, I'm blind. Wait, should I show the viewers that are watching on YouTube my sheet? Don't look. This is what I will be coloring today. Thank you.
I want to show mine.
Let me show yours.
This is what I'll be coloring.
Talk softer.
Whispers.
Okay. Should we get into it?
Ah! I'm scared.
Don't look.
I didn't see it. I literally need...
You're not supposed to see my highs and lows.
Wait, I should do that.
Let me get a color.
Oh my god, I need this setup.
Okay, there's no problem.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Anyway, 3
Do I know you?
epic highs and lows. That's not the color I wanted.
My mic is so far away from me.
No. What would you say is your favorite? I didn't see it. I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on. Is your favorite character or characters?
I would say my number 1
Yeah.
is Jane.
Hell yeah.
But I do also like Guilford. And I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Mary.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
I said Jane and Guilford as well, but then also Edward and Bess.
Yeah, I guess they're okay.
Whoa.
Just kidding. Me saying Mary.
I mean,
I like her in like a way that's like,
funny.
yeah, like she's just like I can't even be mad at her.
Yeah, like I enjoy her.
Like she's so funny.
I hate to love her, love to hate her.
Yeah.
Who's your
Least
least
favorite? I don't even know.
I mean, I put Mary and Seymour, and I guess sometimes the mom.
I'd say, yeah, I would say Seymour, or I think I'd say the mom most of all.
Honestly, you're probably right.
But yeah, I mean, for what they're doing, Seymour Mary.
Yeah, I guess.
But I think the mom's just like really, I don't know. I was hoping she would have a more redeeming.
Yeah, because even at the end, she was like trying to send
She
him
was
into his
still
death.
being, yeah, damn ma.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, maybe we'll
And,
get a
like,
backstory.
both both Margaret and Jane were kind of like, yeah, fuck that bitch. By the end, like she
Yeah,
wouldn't
that
see her
was
in the
funny.
cellar.
That was funny that she.
Well, but Jane was also like, be nice.
Yeah. Margaret was like, to be kind, or Jane was like that because Margaret's like evil,
Yeah.
but really not because she went and told Jane the secrets.
Yeah.
She got that tea. She was an insider. Wait, with Margaret and Seymour's relation.
Oh, that was so.
That was funny.
And that's why she was like a lady and well,
Yeah.
besties. And then they were sword fighting, and then it got stuck, and they were like,
They were both like, shit, or what?
So
Fuck.
funny.
It's like,
I need a really
I'm so good at coloring.
I'll believe it when I fucking see it.
No, you may never see it.
Oh. Brie, what were some of your favorite moments from the season? Free ball it.
Free ball it. I really liked the first conversation between Lady Jane and Guilford.
Yeah.
Like how I don't know, Guilford was just being like what's the word? I don't know.
And that was when he gave his speech in the tavern.
Yeah, and then he was like just
in
dismissing her completely. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I liked the I don't know.
I like when she wakes up and he's a horse. After they have sex.
Yeah, that kind of sent me to the moon.
I really like all of their moments, like again, just like their chemistry, but I specifically like when he climbs up to the tower for her, and then like they're in love again, and then they almost say I love you, but then like you know who I also like, sorry to completely change the subject, but before I forget, the one guard.
Yeah.
That she like kind of almost poisons him, but then it's like, oh wait,
we're like, oh well, fuck 12.
Yeah, but also fuck 12.
But then he was being so like,
yeah.
And she was also like, oh, I can't do that.
I'm wasting so much time looking for a color that I can't even. Just use.
Which one is it?
Do you have a brown?
Oh, this one?
Is it just like the brown?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. I'll use it later.
Okay.
Now that I know it exists.
Is it this one?
Yeah, I'll come back to that. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I'm glad she didn't actually kill him. I wanted them to queen out. It's really important to have coworkers you can queen out with.
Not queen out. I wanted them to queen out.
She helped him like with his allergies, and he was like, "Love you."
Love you. Yeah, that was nice. I liked the king and Fitz.
Yeah,
their chemistry was wild to me.
And he was like, "No one's ever saved me."
I'm like, they're barely doing anything.
He's a kitty cat.
And he's literally a kitty cat. So.
Yeah. What else do I have? I just love the musical moments. I've already said the chain, ever fallen in love, come together. Like her running out of the palace. You can while the chain is playing, and then Mary rides up on the horse. It's so badass.
Yeah.
Like the show overall does such a good job. It's silly. It's not really taking itself seriously, with also being like a really great romance, a really great drama, a really great fantasy, and like royalty show.
Yeah.
Like I just
like it has like the dramatic serious moments, but it's just like I don't know. Like the music makes it more like edgy and I don't know, modern.
Agree.
Oh, I love it.
I concur.
Iconic.
Do you have any other favorite moments?
I definitely do, but I don't know. I like the end scene, like them escaping on the, even though the jump was funny. I liked the horse and the fire behind them as they ride away.
Yeah,
thought that was kind of iconic.
I agree. Yeah, and I like the flashes of like whatever the hell was going on, the wedding with her sister. Mary's still queen. Wait, what was Mary doing? It was like Mary was freaking out about something. She was like screaming at the end. I was cracking up.
Oh yeah. What was she screaming about?
I don't remember, but it was so funny.
Every time she's freaking out. When she's like, I'm on the loom!
Did somebody get me a present? It was a man's arm, and then she's marrying herself up to fucking Philip, and she's like, but Seymour, I got you a bride as fucking Catherine. It's crazy.
Crazy.
But love her.
Love her, honestly. I like when Jane's wearing the crown looking cunt.
Yeah. When the title changed to My Queen Jane, that was fun. How many times can we say that?
Yeah, I like the title screen things. Mm-hmm. I love when shows do that. And they pick the prettiest shot.
Yeah. Love it. It's drama.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have least favorite scenes? I don't like any time there's like an animal. Like when they show, even though it's not Guilford, like the dead horse, and then when they kill that poor woman that was a bunny.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. The snake. when this is honestly a funny moment when Mary goes to get the snake and she's like, talking to it like it's a child. She's like, hey, if you want to help me and get out of here, you will jump in this box.
You will jump in the box.
I think that's when I started going, okay, I love this.
All right, fine. I stand. I don't like when the king is getting poisoned.
Oh yeah, that's awful.
And sent to that.
Yeah, I hated that. That scares me.
I was really scared during that.
Yeah.
And when the cat is in the bag,
yeah.
fits, but it's a kitty cat.
Yeah.
You gotta get that cat out of the bag. The cat's out of the bag.
That's pretty good, Rachel. You're really punning it up.
That's all I got.
It's pretty out of character.
I know. I'm like, what are these puns?
Oh, I have to use cerulean.
Cerulean.
I'm getting there.
I'm not.
Is there anything else that sucked? I don't like that they almost died, but I guess they did. Would you recommend this show?
Yes.
Ew. It's just fun. Everyone wants to have a good time.
It's a good time. If you like the period dramas, you'll like it. If you like all the other shows like this,
you like it.
You'll literally like it.
I concur.
So,
I guess if you like Shrek 2.
And if you like Shrek 2.
This is the show for Yar.
Bro, I can't color fast enough.
I'm almost done.
What? This happens to me every time.
Well, you gotta figure it out.
Okay, on a scale.
1
to 10, 10 being the most unseriesous. What would?
I was honestly thinking like an 8 or a 9.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty unserious, and it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I agree. And like they're turning into animals.
Yeah.
And the narrator keeps it really
serious.
Really silly.
Not serious.
Even the main villain is kind of unserious.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with her.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I feel like maybe like an 8.5.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like bitches get beheaded and shit.
Bitches do be getting beheaded. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, awkward.
How the hell is Jane gonna go back and not get beheaded?
I don't know. I guess like her family and she doesn't want to leave. But like Edward and his army, like who knows?
I would ride so far away on that horse. You could never catch me.
My horse husband.
He said, let's go to Italy. Is that what he said?
I think.
I was like, yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I just need that brown when you're done, and then I'm done.
Are you kidding?
I guess I could do.
This is the only color I've used.
I don't know what color. Oh. Are you planning to use other colors?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just... Are you planning on doing anything else? No. Oh my god, I didn't finish coloring it.
Okay, I'm not gonna take too long with this.
I missed 12 spots.
That's okay. I don't love this choice for this. But here we go.
If you were an Ethan, what would you be?
A bitch. No, okay.
That's what my mind goes to.
We were talking about this kinda, and I said cheetah would be kind of
Oh, yeah.
cool.
I think, yeah.
Cheetah.
Any of the, like, cat family. Like the lion or...
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't even say my man Archer being a bear. I was like, Carmi is quaking.
Carmi's literally shook.
Carmi wishes.
Carmi literally wishes.
I'm trying to think, what other animals do I like or do I think would be cool? Giraffe would be kind of cool.
The giraffe! If you turned into a
An
giraffe.
elephant? Fuck you up. Who wasn't someone an elephant? Or did I make that up? Wasn't there an elephant at some point? I need this brown again. Okay, mine's done. So whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Bitch!
I feel pretty strongly about a cheetah or a horse is pretty good. Like a horse or a fucking unicorn.
Or a unicorn!
Or a dog. But I like cheetah. Cheetah feels fun.
Okay.
What about you?
Then I would be...
A vampire.
A vampire. I would be... I think... a tiger.
Okay, sorry if you guys couldn't really hear me the last few minutes.
Sorry, guys.
Also, we can maybe play with audio too.
Sorry, guys.
Whoops!
Whoops. Technical difficulties.
Also, shout out to one of our YouTube
who you got the
comments.
shout out?
Well, you're finishing up.
I'm going for 5 years.
I want to give a shout out. Hold on. We got some nice comments on our most recent podcast, the One Tree Hill Season 3 pod.
Slay.
We're almost halfway done with One Tree Hill. Well, I guess a little bit more. We're at 97 subscribers in this moment in time.
Oh, we went up another one. I looked at 96.
I saw 95, so yeah, we're on the up and up. Hope maybe next time we have a pod, we'll be at 100. We'll have to celebrate.
What do we do?
We're gonna get a cake.
We need a little cake that has a little...
We got one comment from someone named NeamH.B. OMG, please never stop posting these podcast videos. Definitely your podcast. That's so nice. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know if you have any questions for One Tree Hill.
Yeah.
Anyone, if you have any questions in general for any show ever, in like a perfect world, it'd be cool to do like a debrief at the beginning of the following podcast for any questions that were on the last podcast. And stuff like that, or even just in general. I love questions.
Yeah, just ask us. We'll do a Q&A. We'll go live.
We'll go live. Follow us on TikTok so we can get to 1,000 followers and we can go live. I guess we can go live on Instagram, so follow us there too. But TikTok, we have more already, so
yeah,
it'd be nice to go live there. And then we got a comment from Lily May 1226. Season 3 is my favorite One Tree Hill season. Slay, that might be mine too. And also can't wait for your My Lady Jane video. Well, hopefully this didn't disappoint, even though we had an audio issue.
An audio issue. You know what?
Worst things about
it. It's just a little bit.
Yeah. It happens. Brie, how's it looking over there?
Not very well.
Oh.
Hold on.
I'm going to do a review. Mine's so cute.
You can't ask me to do crafts and then not give me 12 hours.
Oh. Awkward.
Awkward.
I'm trying to think what could have popped. I must have put something on the laptop to make it stop recording. Sorry, fam. Guess we'll know when I watch it back.
Wait, something on the laptop?
Like if I put my...
like
stopped it.
Sorry, fam.
Sorry, fam.
Sorry.
Truly worse things have happened. So.
It's getting messy.
Yeah, we just need a studio.
We just need to go rent a studio.
Yeah.
This is so beautiful.
Yeah. Are you done?
No.
What else can I say? Should I sing?
Yes, be on it. Talk about
Should
your
I
life.
sing?
Talk about your mini iPad.
Mini iPad. So it's really fun. I've had it for like 2 days.
Have you been having fun?
Yeah, I just scroll on TikTok like I do normally.
Bitch! Just on a bigger screen.
On a bigger screen. What I really like is FaceTiming my dog on a bigger screen. That's really where the stuff is. Let me show you him. Let me show the pod. Should I do Toby reveal on the pod? It's a blurry picture of him. Toby reveal on the pod.
Toby reveal.
Oh, he's not Toby.
What's your favorite part of your mini iPad? That you get to see Toby bigger.
Honestly, that's pretty big. I just like, honestly, a huge thing was I like that I can have something while we're recording, so that way when we do quizzes, or even if like I take my notes on my phone, that would connect. That would help if I ever didn't have time to write them out.
Slay.
Because like I can search things on my computer, sure, but like even though I wasn't even doing anything, it stopped recording. So just to eliminate technical difficulties, but I guess that's not possible sometimes. My favorite part, I haven't used it that much just because I've been working this week and then going to bed. So really, truly, just TikTok. What's your first book, do you think, on your Kindle?
I don't know.
Even a genre? Do you know like what your next book will probably be like in general? You're going to go for like a serious one or a lighter one?
I may go... Well, I'm reading... I kind of want to do a good guide... What's it called? Good
Girl's Guide to Murder. Yeah, I want to read that.
I may do that.
We're probably going to try to do it for the pod, so everyone keep subscribing. Watch this space.
Watch this.
But it might come later in the fall.
Yeah.
Depending on when we can get to it.
Yeah.
We have to read.
We have to get reading.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I download Jane Lynch's book onto my thing and I read it.
It's only right there.
I read it on my people.
I guess I could sit next to
Like
you and read
only
the book.
Jane Lynch.
All right. Well, My Lady Jane. That's so real. It is Jane Lynch.
Yeah.
My Lady Jane Lynch.
My Lady Jane Lynch. That's my lady.
It's My Lady Jane. Well, Brie, did you finish?
Mine's so beautiful. It's so messy.
Mine's kind of beautiful too. Should we reveal them to each other? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wait, they both look similar. Do we both put her in green?
Wait, we both did a girl and a horse.
That's so funny. Well,
And we both Jane loves girl. I said horse loves Jane.
That's so funny. Oh, that's so cute. I think it looks just like
It looks just like
That's
this.
actually, I'm kind of emotional. This is so cute. I love them. The first thing I did today was I was like watching TikToks of them.
I
love
love
them.
to do that. Love
That's
them.
so cute. Well, we have to like keep these somewhere because we have our drawings of what's her name from memory?
What's her name?
Ruby.
What is her? Did you see Noah Beck?
Wait, what?
That's so random.
So random.
The Noah Beck held up, was at a Germany like soccer game or something, and held up his phone and it said, "Where's
Ruby James?
Ruby, what's her
Her
full
last name? I don't know. Ruby Bell.
Yeah, where's Ruby Bell? I was like, what do you know about Maxton Hall?
What do you know about my Ruby Bell?
What do you know about my Ruby Bell? Get the
You
fuck
draw
out
from
of
the
here.
I can't either, but
We can't either,
tried.
but you know what? We tried.
It's so funny. Yeah, we'll have to keep all these together. Wow, we love Amazon Prime!
Where did I put the drawing?
We celebrating Prime Day, watching an Amazon Prime show. We love Billionaire Corporation.
I don't know where I put our drawings. Are they still up there?
Yeah,
Well,
so well, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Hoping that a majority of it sounds okay. I'm sorry about the probably like 10 minutes of weirder, less higher quality audio, but you know what? We do what we gotta do on a low budget. They look so cute.
Mine's so messy.
That's so funny. We both have the same vibe. And like, is this the same color as this?
Yeah.
Same here. Her headband.
Yeah, they had to match.
That's so fucking funny. So for anyone, I guess I should quickly say we both picked a picture of a horse that is with a woman and color them pretty similar with the hair and the green. And mine's wearing a tank top. You found one with a gown. So that's kind of better than mine.
Yeah, that one was the gown.
But like,
I said, oh, this is so James's.
so Janeford.
Wait, not James.
Yes.
This is so, what are their names?
Jane and Guilford.
Jane and Guilford. I said James like James Buford.
Oh, turn on Max and all. All right, well.
So sorry.
Everyone, thank you so much for watching. And
What's
next week, I think we're just... The next 2 episodes, we're almost to our finale. We're going to start season 3. Should we hint at a rebrand? We might have already said that.
Yeah.
So the next 2 episodes, I don't know which will come out first, but it will be like a hot on the table, maybe like a tier list-esque video. And then we're also going to do the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbeans. So get fucking ready. Yo-ho.
Yo-ho, I'm going to be dressed as pirate.
Nay.
Nay!
Thank you all for watching. Hashtag nay.
And hashtag horse.
Hashtag divorce.
Hashtag go get a divorce.
Thanks for listening to our podcast.
Remember to rate, follow, and share with friends.
And find us on TikTok and Instagram at unseriesous to see more content and find out what we're watching next.
We hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye!